Hi, welcome to the world of Naadi Astrology. My name is Dr. N. Shastri. In my last video, we were doing about the Jupiter and the significations of Jupiter in different signs. Of course, there were some questions also for that in my comments. Interesting questions. People are really very intelligent, but still they forget a few things. No problem. I am ready to answer. If at all you find something there, you can ask me. Okay, let us jump into the subject. Today we are going to take up Venus. What are the significations of Venus? Venus tells us about money. Venus tells us about vehicles. Venus tells us about child. How? I'll tell you. Venus tells us about medicine. Fine? It is money, vehicles, child, medicine, and luxury. These are the significations of Venus. So Venus tells us about money, medicines, luxury, child. Okay? And in a male chart, Venus is the wife. In a male chart, male or female, Jupiter is the ascendant or Jupiter is the native. Jupiter is the person in question. But we take Venus as the wife in Naadi Astrology for male chart. Likewise, Mars is the husband of a woman. Jupiter is the same. For Venus, for ladies, we don't take Jupiter into consideration. For men, we don't take. For ladies, we don't take Venus into consideration. For men, we don't take Jupiter into consideration. For male or a female chart, we take Jupiter only. That is the basis. For a wife, to know about a wife, we consider Venus, because Venus is a female, Venus is the wife. And in case of an husband for a female chart, we'll go to look into Mars. Mars is already over, I think I have told you about that. Okay? This is a point only to be noted. Fine. So, same. North Indian chart, Aries is this is not Lagna. This is just to mark Aries. I have put one there and Aries there. Jupiter in Aries. That's the basic point where I am treating this Jupiter as the first house, and then following are the houses after that. Bhavas or houses, whatever we call it. When Venus is in Aries, Venus is in Aries with Jupiter. That means if it is a male chart, immediately we will say Venus is the wife. So that wife is a public personality, means she is a popular person. Or this gentleman, this native will marry a person who will be a public personality. Clear? And if this Venus sits in Mars' house, I told you Mars is a baby-faced. Mars is very young. So when Venus sits down in Mars' places, vice versa, when Mars sits in Venus' places, those people will be having a very good looking eyes and they'll be beautiful. Okay? So, if it is a male chart, Venus is the wife, and this wife will be very good looking because it is situated in a Mars' Aries, Mars' sign and Mars' place. So, good looking, good eyes, public personality because Jupiter is there with her. This is about the lady. Okay. Now about the native. If he is a male or female, native in general. Jupiter with Venus, these people will be good looking also. Even if it is a male, he will be good looking. But not that good looking like a woman. Woman is totally different, and here male will be good looking. And he will be money minded, male or female. Female will be a public personality, but if it is a male, he will be money minded in nature. And he will be not spendthrift. He will not become a spendthrift. He will spend for himself but not for others. He may lose money for himself but not for others. That will be the quality there if he is in the first house with Jupiter. Clear? Now, let's put Venus in his own house. The Taurus, Rishabham. Venus. Venus in the second house. Venus in the second house makes the Jupiter, male or female, the native, makes the native, they will make the native rich, or they will not give the native financial problems. Whenever the problems arise, they'll get some money, they'll get the money by some source. That is what Venus in the second house tells us. Okay? And because Taurus is, again, I'm talking about the sign, Rasi, Taurus. Taurus is Venus's house. She will be good looking. Okay? Taurus is Venus' house, she will be good looking. Money part of it also, for the native, he or she will have enough flow of money. Family will be good. And male or female chart, the native, when Venus sits in the Vakasthanam, Kudabasthanam, he will have very sweet speech. Clear? So, the voice will be good here. Next, here one more problem is there. Now let us take medicine into consideration. If we have to take medicine into consideration, this gentleman, the native, male or female, he will have some problems in the throat when Venus sits down in throat. That is Taurus, Rishabham. And the medicine will be the general medicine, chemical medicine only. Because I have to deal with everything. Money part of it I am continuously telling you all. Vehicles, I will tell you now. And about the child. The children will be very good looking. About medicine, they have to use medicine for their throat. Here in Aries, they have to use medicine for their head, migraine or something like that. Here for the throat, tonsils, cold, cough, these things frequently. Okay? This is about medicine and Venus, and this is about second house. Third house, Mithuna, Gemini. When Venus is placed in Gemini, first we'll take the native. He or she will be having a lot of traveling. And they will earn in travel also. For example, they will do traveling for business, or even if they casually go, they purchase something and sell something. While coming back, they'll sell it, or after coming back, they'll sell it. This will be there. And they'll spend a lot for traveling because they'll have luxurious travels. It may be flights, it may be first class trains, or business class air tickets, whatever it is. They will have very good traveling, luxurious traveling, and they visit luxurious places also. One thing. Second thing. If it is a male, if this is a male chart, now Venus is the wife. The wife is in Gemini. The wife is a media personality. Here it was a public personality when it was with Jupiter. Now in Gemini, she is a media personality. And Mercury's house, Gemini, she is very intelligent. She is highly intelligent. And this is Gemini is a two houses, twin houses. So, she will be having dual mentality. Clear? This is about a wife in a male chart. And in general, in both the charts, traveling will be there. Medicine has to be used for either the shoulder pains or the ribs, something like that. No harm will be there. And if you take vehicle into consideration, vehicles, if they try to purchase one vehicle, immediately one more vehicle is going to come into their house. Whatever they do, whenever they purchase vehicles, they'll purchase two vehicles. It may be a small bicycle for the child, and it may be a motorcycle for the husband. Or it may be a car for the wife, and a motorcycle or something else for the husband. So these things will follow. Two vehicles will be there in their houses, male or female, who has Venus in the twin house, Mithuna, Gemini. Okay? And about the medicine, general medicine will work, but more than general medicine, that is chemical medicine, allopathy, Ayurvedic will work for, Ayurvedic will be better for these people. Okay? Chemical medicines here in Taurus, and vehicle, luxurious vehicles. Here, Ayurvedic medicine and Ayurvedic medicine will work better than allopathic medicines. Now let us come to about child. That child will be a popular child. If you treat this Venus as a child, the child will be a popular child. And this gentleman will have a sister who is a media personality. If it is a male chart or a female chart, he or she will have a sister who will be a media personality. Okay? Medicine luxury. Okay. Now next, Venus in Cancer, Karkataka Rasi. Because from Jupiter, Cancer is the fourth house, that is the domestic house. When Venus is placed in Cancer, that gentleman, he or she will not have any trouble with the money. They will be financially well off. If at all there are any malefic planets in between Jupiter and Venus, then they will be struggling getting the finance, but still they will be rich enough. And if there are no planets, only Venus in the fourth house from Jupiter, they will be rich. Clear? And because Cancer is about watery place, the wife who comes, if this is a male chart, the wife who comes to the gentleman will be either same caste and a different subsect, or a foreign returned lady, or a different from a different family, from a different caste or creed. That will happen. And after the marriage, the male chart, if it is a male chart, after the marriage, that gentleman is going to grow rich because of her luck. Okay? And if it is medicine, any native, male or female, they have to use medicine for the heart, lungs or chest or breasts, male or female. Of course, breast means you take the female part of it, chest, lungs and everything for both of them. Don't ask me how is it possible. Okay? So, Venus sitting down here, that is medicine, and it is sitting down in a watery place. So, homeopathic medicines will be far better for these people. And they will have problems pertaining to allergic coughs, allergic things, heart, lungs, like that. Okay? So, this is about Venus and about a child. The native, he or she, whoever she may be, if you treat Venus as a child, that child will develop in a foreign land, will settle down in a foreign land. Because this is a watery place. Vehicles. These people buy vehicles all of a sudden without any planning. They too don't know that they are going to get a vehicle, but suddenly they plan for it, suddenly they bring a vehicle into their house. Such type of vehicles only they will have. You check with any of these people who have this combination. They will tell you. Fine. So this is about Venus here. Money. Now money aspect is there for Venus. Money comes and goes very fast for these people. People who have Venus in Cancer, because Cancer is a watery place, it flows very fast. But at times of need, they get the money. That is the trend. These people, male or female charts will have this trend. Okay? Now, Venus in Leo. First let me put male chart. If it is a male chart when Venus sits down in Leo, definitely the wife will be dominating. The wife will be ruling the family, and everything has to go according to the wife's words. This is for sure. Fine. I forgot to tell you one more thing about Cancer. Sorry. From Jupiter, if Venus is in the fourth house, either male or female chart, the mother of the native, male or female, the mother of the native will be good looking, will be a good lady. Fine. Next, Venus in Leo. She will become a strong lady if it is a male chart. The wife will become a strong lady. She will have an upper hand in the family affairs, and everything she will be ruling. Clear? And the first, because Venus is in the fifth house from Jupiter, male or a female chart, the first child will be a female child. Or even if it is male, even if it is female, it will be robust and boyish or boyish type of child. Okay? And if it is health problems, these people, male or female chart, if it is medicine, if we take Venus as medicine, these people have to use medicine for their stomachs or spinal. Okay? And this medicine is nothing but allopathy purely. Ayurvedic will not work for them. Homeopathic will not work properly for them. Clear? because this is Simha, Leo, fiery place. Okay. Next, about vehicles. These people, there are chances of these people, the native, he or she, there are chances of these people getting government vehicles. Means they get into some high position and they will be driven home and driven to office with their government vehicle. It may be a hospital vehicle, it may be a government vehicle, it may be something like that. Office vehicle, you can call that. Okay. And about child, I told about money. Money burns away very fast. They'll get a lot of money, and that lot of money also just goes away very fast. In these both the places, money flow is too fast. Medicine, I told you, luxury, royal life they will enjoy. They will try to opt or go for only royal things. If it is television, it will be a plasma or a bigger one or a curved TV or something like that. I don't know. Most of the latest things have come. Any gadgets, any televisions, any mobiles, anything, it will be all the things these people will have is costly ones only. Apple iPhone only or iPhone only, like that. Okay? They'll go for the luxurious things, costly things. And male or female chart. Yeah, female I told. Now, next, Venus in Kanya, that is Virgo. When Venus sits in Kanya, first in a male chart, Venus is the wife, I told you. First point is wife. Wife will be stubborn in nature. There will be a lot of difference of opinion between the husband and wife. Somebody said, no, they are happy. But to I told them, I answered them also this way. Because this is statistical science. It's not practical science. It's not perfect science. It is statistical. It is based on statistics what we have collected. Of course, apart from the study, we have observed, we have analyzed, we do research on that and we come to one conclusions. Okay? So in this case, what I have seen till now is domination and they'll be having difference of opinion. I'm not telling they'll be quarrel and they'll get away or they'll be having divorce. No. They'll be having difference of opinion. Whatever she says, he'll say no, or whatever he says, he'll say no. Stubborn. I mean, this stubbornness, again I'll repeat, it will be cool. They will listen to you coolly, but they'll not follow you. They will do according to their thoughts. That is there. If it is a male chart and if we treat Venus as the wife, right? Child. If this is the child, same thing will happen. There will be difference of opinion between father or mother and the child. Okay? And if it is medicine, 100% it is herbal medicine, plant medicine, suited for these types of people. And these types of people, native, male or female, charts, they have to use herbal medicine. They will have problems in the intestinal parts. Okay? Large intestines, lower intestines parts, they will have problems. Clear? And money, they will have two sources of income. Please, I'm sorry again. Even in Gemini, two sources of income will be there. Even in Virgo, two sources of income will be seen to the native, he or she. Right? Sorry, certain times I miss things. Vehicles, here also, two vehicles will come to them. Whenever they try to buy one, immediately after a few days, after a few months, immediately they are going to get another vehicle also. Right? About child, dominating child, about medicine, herbal medicine, luxury part of it also. Quite okay. Not that, not like Leo. Quite okay. Now let's Venus in Libra. People who have Venus in Libra will have a lot of sexual desires, male or female. I'm sorry, I don't know whether I should have said this or not, but still, as a subject, if people learn things, sensitive things, it may work good for them while analyzing their charts, other people's charts. So, lot of sexual energy if Venus sits in Libra. Okay, because Libra is the sexual organ of male or female, and Venus is the desires. So, when that Venus, that desire is there in the sexual organ part of it, and most of the times male or female chart, any problems comes means it will be to the sexual organ only. Okay, it may be uterus, it may be sexual organ. This is uterus usually goes to Scorpio, but here also at times some minor problems will definitely come. Urinary tract infection, these things will be found here in male or female charts when Venus sits here. Medicine, chemical, allopathy medicine only suits them. Money, it balances, it comes and goes, but very good flow of money will be there. and child will be good looking and will develop very well, and even after the child is born, the father or the mother also will develop very well. Luxury part of it, though they have little funds or little means, they will live very good above average life. That one thing is there when Venus sits in Libra. Okay, medicine I told you, yeah, I have covered everything. And the wife is good looking. Again, because Jupiter and Venus is there in the 7th house from Jupiter, Venus is aspected by Jupiter. Excuse me. When Venus aspects Jupiter, if it is a male chart, that Venus, the wife, will be a public personality. Clear? Because Venus aspects here. And Scorpio next. Venus in Vrishchik or Scorpio. Sorry. Jupiter's 8th house, Venus stays. And if you take this as a male chart, Venus is very good looking. I told you in these two places, in Mars's house Aries and Mars's house Scorpio. These are the two places when Venus sits, it will be, the ladies will be very good looking. Even the males also will be good looking, charming. Okay? And these people, these people will be unsatisfied. When Venus sits in Mars's house, 8th house, they will be unsatisfied because Mars there in 8th house will become Sestastikam, this is called as 6th and 8th house. So in that place, definitely it will give problems. So Sestastikam, 6th and 8th house, they will have problems. Okay. About medicine, chemical medicine, and more than medicines, these people, if they visit temples, that is more than enough, their sicknesses will go. Because they are highly energized or highly spiritual in nature. Spiritual means I am not talking about the prayers and pujas, I am talking about the cosmic energy or energy levels in them. Okay? And these people are good looking. And about money, they know how to spend money. But one thing is there, and the children will be fine. Medicine, I told you, anything. Is okay for them. Luxury part of it, they don't like that much luxury. They don't like to spend for luxuries. A male or a female chart. Okay. And now Venus in Sagittarius. When Venus sits in Sagittarius, vehicle. Here also there are chances of people enjoying government vehicles or somebody's vehicles. Okay. But one in number, that's all. Here, if Venus sits in Sagittarius, if it is a male chart, the Venus is a very good woman. She will be into spirituality. She will be a self-made personality. And she is fine. She is a service motto mentality person. And if it is a child, definitely they will be staying away from the parents and in a different land. And if this is medicine, if you treat this as medicine, male or female, he can be, once again, I have to go back. Scorpio. When Venus is in Scorpio, uterus, if it is a female chart, uterus they have to use some medicine for the uterus. And kidneys, if it is a male chart. These two things I have forgotten, I am sorry. And when it sits down here, it will be herbal medicine only, plant medicine only. That will do good for them. And they will have two sources of income here also. Okay? If it is a male chart or a female chart, they will have two sources of income. But the money flow will be dry, not that full. Fine? Because Jupiter aspects it. So, it will be moderately supplying the money. And vehicles. Vehicles, they will get good vehicles, but it will be, most of the times it will be second-hand vehicles only. This is what I have seen. I don't know how far you people will try to get it. Okay? And child in a different land. Vehicles, moderate, money, okay, moderately, inflow and outflow, medicine, herbal medicine. Now let's go to Venus in Capricorn, Makara. When Venus goes to Capricorn, if it is a male chart, the wife will become an important person in one small area. It may be in small walk of life, or it may be important person in a small area. that will be his wife. Okay. And if it is male or female, Venus sitting down in Capricorn will give you very good load of money. The supply will be very good because Venus sitting down here aspects the fourth house from Jupiter. Okay. And children, the natives, male or female chart, if you treat Venus as children, they will be settling very well, or they will become an important children or important personalities in small areas. About children. About medicine, any medicine is okay for them, but medicine, they have to use it for their kneecaps. These people, male or female, they will have problem in the kneecaps. Okay, joint pains, kneecaps, this is the place where it affects, and they have to use continuous medicine. Okay. And about the money, yes, very good money. About the wife, I told you. And after marriage, richness comes into, if it's a male chart, after marriage, richness comes into the family. About medicine, a place of medicine using is nothing but kneecaps. Okay. Next, Venus in Aquarius, the 11th house. Venus in Aquarius, Kumbha Rasi. Here, when it comes there, if it is a male chart, when we take Venus as a wife, Venus, wife, she will be a psychological personality. That means lot of mood swings. She may throw things at home, or she may always be quarreling at home. For any minor thing also she will be quarreling. This will be her nature. Psychological personality we call it, if it is a female. Okay, but she is a good woman, but still this mood swings will bring her this quality of psychological in nature. And if it is money, lot of money unnecessarily spent, male or female date of birth, if Venus sits in Aquarius, money flow is too bad. Money inflow and outflow will be too bad. Okay, and if it is a child, these people will study in a different land. They will have the study in a different land or a different state, and they will be developing in their studies. And most of the people who study, they will study about psychology, or they will become psychiatrists or neurology. These are the subjects linked to here. Okay, if they study. And the child will develop in a different land, will settle down in a different land. And if it is medicine, it is homeopathic medicine because it's a watery place. And if it is money, inflow and outflow, I told you. And if it is luxury, yes, they will be very good. And Jupiter, who has got Venus in the 11th house, or Venus in Aquarius, if Jupiter is in Aries, it will be the 11th house for him. So a lot of female friends will be there for the native if the native is a male. Or if it is a female chart, both male and female chart, or if it is a female chart, the native will have a lot of psychological friends, a lot of talkative type of friends. Okay, and Venus in the 12th house, the last house. When Venus sits there in the 12th house, okay, when Venus sits there in the 12th house, 12th house is the exalted place for it. But I don't consider exaltation and debilation here also, so need not worry about that. But still, if it is a male chart, after the entry of the wife, definitely that man is going to become rich, because exalted Venus always gives us so many materialistic benefits. And if it is a male chart, definitely after the entry of the female, after marriage, that man is going to shine very well in his life. Okay, and in that male chart, if Venus is found in Pisces, Meena, that gentleman will have a very beautiful and good looking wife, and she will be very pious and helpful in nature. She will be helping temples, she will be helping Gurujis, she will be helping all sorts of people. Such will be the nature of that person. She is rather helpful to whoever is in need of. Such a type of personality she is. Pious, that's all I can say. Okay, and if it is a child, definitely the child is going to settle down in a foreign land. Education, settling down, will be in a foreign land. Vehicles, if you take that for vehicles, signification of vehicles, there will be 2 vehicles. And traveling, if at all you take it for traveling also, Foreign travels will be more for these types of people, male or female chart. Okay, medicine. Medicine again I forgot, I'm sorry. Medicine here in Aquarius, for Aquarius, it will be for the calves, calf muscles, arteries or veins, varicose veins problems. For that they have to use medicine. And homeopathic medicine only will work for them, not allopathy or herbal medicines. Kindly note this, I am sorry. And again, Venus here, it will affect the feet. Feet part of it will have some problem. Ankle absent or something like that. Because of the spinal problem, it will just continue till the feet, and that ankle absent will seen in people who have Venus in Pisces. Okay, male or female chart. So they have to use medicine for that particular feet part of it. Okay, it may be arteries and feet, arteries and ankle, absent ankle, or spinal and absent ankle. Okay, so this is about Venus. Okay. So what I have known, what I have tried on my clients, through that only I gathered this much of information. Now I am giving this beautiful subject to you people to handle it in your own way. With this knowledge, by applying this knowledge, you can bring out more information, more better than me also. I am waiting for that day. Or if we say happily that I have found this out of your calculation, I will be very happy. If you like my videos, give a thumbs up. And if you want to see my videos continuously of these types, kindly subscribe. Okay? Comments also, you are welcome. Let that be short and sweet. So till I meet you next time, for the planet Saturn, that is one more important subject. Bye.